Alright guys, this is quite low light, so the camera view is not fantastic, but this is, I've already emptied this area here. This is going to be the bathroom area of the house. It's got two windows, which is quite nice, but it's got this fantastic thing here. This is where you put wood inside, and then there's this little stove with holes, and obviously you've got different size pots. Then you put those different size pots on here, and obviously the fire goes in the middle and the metal heats up. This is really nice. However, it's not really a bathroom thing that you have, so we're gonna have to knock out this whole brickwork, which is quite sad because it's actually quite nice, and this, I presume, it's been built like 1940s or something like that. But yeah, you can see there's like, this is just like some sort of wallpaper that's covered up. The actual wall itself is just wood with this like clay in the middle. That's for insulation and stuff, like drafts coming through. You can see this is what the house is actually built out of. It's just a few planks of wood. It's about an inch, maybe inch and a half thick at the thickest points, and they are 3 planks thick, so that's quite good. And my mother-in-law installed windows all along the bottom floor, and she also stored a hell of a lot of other stuff. As you can see here, there's actually some pretty cool antiques which she actually wants to keep. I'll try and fish it out, but we're emptying this out now so that we can actually use it. So look at this. This is a very, very old-fashioned, I don't know, I presume you put some sort of water in here. I don't know if you're iron. What else do we have here? We've got, this looks like, should have bought my selfie stick, sorry about that. What is that? To me, that looks like when you have wool from like a sheep or something, you brush the wool. Let me try and stand this up. You brush the wool through it, and it stretches out the fibers. And those fibers, once you do it like God knows 100 times or something, they become more like string, and you can then weave that into. That's how you get like cotton wool. To do knitting, etc. And there's one without metal, I guess. Some old like wheels. That looks like some cool piece here. That looks. That's almost fucking bloody amazing. Sorry for the language here, but that is gorgeous. No, she wants to keep this stuff, and no, so do I. So yeah, it's like a little antique shop that you don't buy anything at. Oh, this is cool. It needs a nail through this bit here. Hold that in. But that's an old-fashioned way of measuring things. Now we've got bloody lasers and stuff. So what I'm gonna do is, we're going to empty this outlet. This right here, I believe, is an ore. An ore, as in to paddle. A paddle? An ore? Not sure. One of the things I like about all this old-fashioned buildings and stuff is everything is built so well, so strongly. Although there's this wood here is actually pretty poor condition. It looks like it's got a bit of wood rot. It's built beautifully. Look, that's a piece of wood missing there. But it's designed so that goes in the middle. You just put nails through here, like 4 nails like that. And believe it or not, this would be so strong. And when I've tried to rip down like stuff from the barn, where there was places to keep like pigs, etc., it was difficult. I had to use like mechanical tools. Electronic tools rather. yeah, I'm just seeing if there's anything else I can show you immediately. But we're going to be putting this all to the side. Now we have to show you all of it. What is this? Can anybody explain what this is? I absolutely have no idea. Any of you experienced people in the olden times, also known as older people, know what this is? If it's useful, should I keep it? Let me know. Alright guys, so this is the bathroom after we've kind of emptied most of the stuff. As you can remember, that was it's like a wallpaper, but it's actually like a cardboard that they've kind of nailed to it or stuck to the wall. But this room is probably, that's about 2.5 meters in width, and then maybe like 5 meters this way. Camera angle on this is not great. There we go. So yeah, I'll just sweep it up now. And then this is like it's like a laminate flooring that they've put over cement. It's just cement underneath. And yeah, it looks like there's been maybe some little pests in here. You see little holes in the corners where they've managed to run in, but that's not a problem. This floor is going to get smashed up completely, because on the other side is going to be where the pipework goes through, which will go around the side of the house. So hopefully next week we're going to get our septic tank installed. And so I believe the guys are going to do everything themselves. They're going to smash a massive hole into this. It should probably go about 1.5 meters deep. And the reason why is because the pipes need to go below the frost line in the winter. Otherwise, all of the wastewater will freeze. So that's that update.